Hello viewers, this is Herotlinia. Welcome back to my playthrough of Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII.
Go ahead and board the train.
Yep, we're getting aboard the train from Luxerion to Yusnaan. We have a couple of quest objectives from Luxerion that will take us to Yusnaan. And we also still have to get into Snow's Palace. And for some reason, Hope doesn't seem to be acting like himself. I wonder why that is. But anyway, the Luxerion quest objectives can be located up in the Banquet of the Lord. First, for Get the Girl, we have to talk to the Banquet Maitre D.
We are happy.
Hello, welcome.
Business is good.
It is, thank you. Word of our shop's special flavor has quickly spread through word of mouth. This city is known for its gourmet restaurants, but none can hold a candle to the chefs we have assembled in our kitchens.
The best chefs in the city, huh? Lackley mentioned his missing fiancé was a great cook. I wonder.
Ma'am, is there something I can help you with?
Yep, let's show him Lackley's ring.
I hope so. I'm looking for someone by the name of Philiana. According to her fiancé, she was a fantastic cook. Does this ring look familiar to you at all?
Oh, yes, of course. I recognize that. The woman was a wonderful cook indeed. Though the strange thing is, I never knew her by the name of Philiana.
She may have assumed another name. Was the woman you knew beautiful enough to turn the head of every man in the room?
Now, this is taking quite an odd turn. She was no doubt a very handsome woman, but very advanced in age. I suppose she must have been beautiful enough to turn heads once, but she was undeniably an old woman. Of course, we are all old now, that we don't age, but she must have been quite elderly already when time stopped for all of us.
An old woman? I suppose that can't be Lackley's lost fiancé, but where is she now?
I'm afraid I don't know. The lady in question fell ill and left our restaurant. I believe she moved to Luxerion to live with the support of an old friend there.
Do you know how to reach her? Or that friend of hers?
Unfortunately, I don't know that woman's name or anything else about her. I saw her only once. She was a young woman, and if I recall correctly, wearing a rather unusual hat. Perhaps she was her daughter.
I see. Thanks for your time. You've been a great help. Lackley's ring ended up on the finger of a beautiful but old woman somehow. It's possible Philiana sold the ring. I'm not looking forward to telling Lackley about it, but he deserves the truth. He needs to know.
Oh, that's that. Next, for the Avid Reader, I want to talk to this person.
Who are you?
You must be Erine. Here, I have a letter for you from Reddick.
Reddick? Well, that's a name from the past. Wait, I thought he was dead. Let me see that thing.
So, let's fork over the letter.
Well, that's his handwriting, all right. I'd recognize it anywhere. Here, I've kept the journal with me, just as I promised him.
I don't mean to pry, but how do you two know each other?
We used to date. Not one of my finer moments, that's for sure. Hindsight, you know. But that was lifetimes ago. He made me keep this while we were still together.
Why would he give it to you instead of keeping it? Have you read it?
The thought never even crossed my mind. And I knew anything that bastard Reddick was involved with couldn't be good. Please take it. I'm sick of carrying it everywhere. I'm just happy to wash my hands of the whole thing. It's your problem now.
Alright, I get it. Thanks.
Okay. Now we have an option. We can choose to read it or not.
You found his journal. I can't believe it.
I know, right? Weird, huh? What I don't understand is why there are so many people involved. First Reddick had it, then he gave it to his friend Erine, for safekeeping.
I wonder if it holds some sort of big secret. A secret so dangerous, just having the journal in his possession could put him at risk. What do you think?
I think I should read the journal before I give it back.
It would be the fastest way to find out what's going on. But do you really think you should? I mean, it is private after all.
But does it really matter at this point? I mean, we're already neck deep in his affairs. It's all for his benefit anyway, right?
Okay, it's up to you. But remember, what's been read can't be unread. If you want to do this, you're on your own.
Now, if we read this, we will fail this quest, but we will be able to take on another quest from Ranulph. If we do not read it, we can complete this quest, but we won't get that other quest. I'll go ahead and read it.
I need to know the truth. I need to know for Ranulph, for his own sake.
Day 2505. I searched every inch of Yusnaan. I found no clues as to who killed my wife and child.
Uh-oh.
Day 3229. I came across a merchant in the Warren who had a valuable piece of information about the case. A certain business rival wanted me out of business. Was this his doing? Did he kill my family to make some sort of sick point? Day 4762. I can't stop picturing my daughter's corpse. I can't erase the image from my head. I have nothing to live for anymore. But I can't rest until I find justice. My family deserves it. Day 15756. Revenge is imminent. Mark my words. Justice will be served. Day 15757. Justice will be served. Day 15758. Justice will be served. Day 15759. Justice will be served. Day 15760. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. Justice will be served.
Interesting twist.
I can't believe Ranulph had to live through this kind of tragedy.
His wife and child were killed by a business rival. I can't begin to imagine how he must have felt.
The journal begins from the day after the incident and goes on for years. I mean, look at the dates.
He must have been chasing the killer for decades. It looks like he was consumed by the thought of revenge and nothing else.
But wait, there must be a mistake. Remember what Ranulph said before? He told us that he had never had a family of his own.
I don't think he was lying. I think that's what he honestly believes. I think he truly doesn't remember what happened. Look at these journal entries, the same words written over and over. He couldn't deal with reality. He must have cracked. Lost his sanity.
Yeah, and with it, all his memories.
In the end, it was the only way he could survive. Cutting himself off from the past is what's kept him going. He doesn't mourn his family, because he doesn't know they ever existed.
So we got Ranulph's journal contents read. That's sad. I wonder why that one guy was so cagey before.
It's almost time for the finale. Change into that satyr costume and head back to the Augur's Quarter.
Yep, I think I do want to head that way now. First I'll swing by the Colosseum area.
Look at today's monster.
there.
Ah, there you are. Well, well. Did you drink my nectar? How did it work?
It didn't. Nothing happened. Bad or good.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. It appears that by mixing the poisons, rather than creating a new effect, they simply neutralized each other.
Well, it was kind of refreshing, but the effect was pretty subtle. It didn't lift curses or cure wounds.
Refreshing. That would suggest a positive influence on your state of mind, just as I anticipated. I still believe my theory is sound. It is a simple matter of tweaking the ratios of the recipe. I'll make another batch right now.
You want me to test it again?
Of course I do. An alchemist does not give up the search for truth because of one little setback. No, science must plow forward through stormy seas no matter what, and you will join me on this journey of discovery. There, my new and improved concoction. I believe it will be especially effective in curing the effects of poison. Nectar Mark II. Use it in your next battle and then return and tell me how wonderful it is. Oh dear, you are carrying a lot of things, aren't you? Maybe you should discard some of them.
Confounded limited inventory. Ah. I might as well use a recovery item. Let's see. I guess I'll use that remedy. They're not too hard to come by.
Nectar Mark II. Use it in your next battle and then return and tell me how wonderful it is.
Alright, Velno. So we have to drink this one when plagued with poison. Hopefully it should work as an antidote. Don't know why I forgot to test out that nectar and return for so long. Anyway, this is for a testing proposition. And we have another concoction to test out. Alright.
I just got fireworks from a chocobo girl. That's it. This city is the best.
A warrant has been issued for the arrest of the woman calling herself the Savior.
Yeah? I'm one of the guides. What is it? You don't know where you are? I can help.
Oh, some stupid guards.
Time can't be stopped. My journey doesn't end here.
Oh, they are resistant to lightning.
Eyes to the future.
Perfect.
Now. Let the darkness embrace you.
Your flanitors are gone. And this guy doesn't have any special weaknesses. Goodbye, personal guard.
For the arrest of the woman calling herself the Savior.
We've got some special
There's 1 hour left until the finale. Change into that Savior costume and head back to the Augur's Quarter.
Some more guards with a death wish.
Pray for the dead.
path of chaos is long.
Farewell, guards. No guards there.
How much money will I need?
Listen, godless libertines! Here are the names of the gods.
So let's get back into the Augur's quarter.
Enjoy the revels.
Yeah, I would have. But first we have a reclusive patron to take care of.
I wonder what the people think of Snow these days. At one time he was their benefactor, but now...
People are supposed to change. Not changing after hundreds of years is unnatural. But Snow... I didn't want to believe his change. The man who had believed in the future with unwavering optimism. The man who feared no pain to protect those he cared about. Snow, tell me, could even you have given in to despair? I need to know what you went through. What happened to you while I wasn't there? Wait for me.
So here we are. If we ever get loaded. Now we have to put on the midnight mauve that we got from the Colosseum. Hello, Sarzak. And we have to set it as default so that she shows up with it in the field.
Looks like you're ready for me, but I'm not ready for you. There's still some time till the finale. You'll wait here?
Yep, we'll wait till 3 a.m. It is now 3 a.m.
Well, hello there. You clean up pretty nice. Are you ready to go? We're already prepping the stage. It's almost time for the big show. Break a leg.
One last thing. I'm gonna need all of your people to evacuate. There can't be anyone backstage. And the same goes for you. It's gonna be one hell of a bang.
Yeah, that's true. After all, you've put enough firepower in there to blow apart the theater, right?
So you noticed.
Listen, this is my theater we're talking about. Of course, I knew in an instant what would happen if we upped the fireworks like you wanted. Actors I could replace easily. But you were going to take out my audience as well. I can't let you do that.
So I've been wasting my time.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I just think you went a little overboard. So, I made a few adjustments. That stage may not survive the night, but no one will get hurt.
You don't mind?
Look, I get bored spitless doing the same play over and over and over again. The people want something new. And lady, I'm counting on you to give them exactly what they want.
I can act when I have to.
Good to hear, because it's about time for your cue. How many decades has it been since I looked forward to a show this much? You're my star. Now get out there and act me a savior beyond anything I've ever imagined.
Well, I won't even need to act. If it's the savior you want, you've got her.
Here, I fished this out of the props department. Might come in handy on stage.
And he's giving us a femme fatale weapon. Let the show begin. Time to bring down the house. People watching from rooftops, remind you of any other Final Fantasy game? And this little bit is reminiscent of Final Fantasy VIII.
Chosen one, become my blade. Cast aside all that you are. Throw down your life for the sake of my new world.
To save the people of this world, I would give everything I am. Hear our prayers, God. Let your blessings rain down upon us.
Yea! You are the true savior. Lead my people and become a beacon of salvation.
In the name of Radiant God, I bear aloft this light and banish the darkness!
That is one hot blade.
I'll show you a real fire. Let's see how you burn!
Now to go off script a bit.
Return to my side!
Look out below.
Rise to the heavens and receive the blessings of Almighty God!
I was made to serve God. But if that God lies to me, then he dies.
We are inside.
This is an announcement from the Recreation
See what I said about bringing down the house?
I'm checking the situation now. It looks like the guards are so caught up in the confusion that the palace is wide open. It actually worked. To be honest, I had my doubts.
It's all thanks to that director helping us out. If we'd set up the explosion as you'd planned it, that play would have been a real tragedy.
Yes, I admit I might have miscalculated somewhat. But didn't you enjoy playing the leading role?
Next time you go on stage.
Not in that costume. Light.
So, we have arrived in the patron's palace.
You need to head to the palace's top floor. That's where you'll find Snow. He's heading for the throne of the Lackley.
Oh, we got a statue fragment. So, in the next episode, we will start infiltrating the patron's palace. This is Herald Linnea. I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.